you're driving down a desolate highway, headlights burning red like a demon's eyes. You see a shadow in your rear view mirror. We'll have no fear, it's just my baby and I. From the suicide doors to a cold line fence, down glass packs walls and blowing in the wind. She's a hitchhiker's nightmare, a mortician's dream.
Burning rubber on her 890-15.
I love my baby, but she knows who comes first, 'cause I'm in love with my 1960 Cadillac hearse. Driving down a desolate highway, headlights burning red like a demon's eyes. There's a shadow in your rear view mirror. You'll never get off this road alive. From the suicide doors to a drumline fence, pale glass packs rock and blowing in the wind. She's a hitchhiker's nightmare, a mortician's dream.
Burning rubber on her 890-15.
I turn on the ignition with my skeleton key. In a 390 road, and as she screeches out of the cemetery, my baby says the baby that thing is a curse, 'cause I'm in love with my 1960 Cadillac hearse. She's mounted in an army dog jet, white unpeaceful sea. 50,000 miles of funerals, a charge is hers for eternity. The gangs of the cycle gonna get me a nurse, 'cause I'm in love with my 1960 Cadillac hearse. I can't really explain it, what happened to me that night. It wasn't me that was driving. Oh, I'll never forget that sight. As my hearse drove me into the graveyard, I couldn't believe my eyes. 1,000 rotting cadavers, they all began to rise. Then I saw her behind the tombstone. Yes, it was her, the girl of my dreams. So beautiful there in the moonlight, so ghostly and serene. Leave the world behind you, she said as she took me by the hand. Hey, you belong here with us now. The living don't understand. So if you're driving down a desolate highway, headlights burning red like a demon's eyes, you see a shadow in your rear view mirror. We'll have no fear, it's just my baby and I. From the suicide doors to a cold line fence, pale glass packs walls and blowing in the wind. She's a hitchhiker's nightmare, a mortician's dream.
Burning rubber on her 890-15.
I love my baby, but she knows who comes first, 'cause I'm in love with my 1960 Cadillac hearse.
Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We're streaming again. Did you guys like this song? I fear I'm in love with the song titled, My 1960s Cadillac Hearse. Isn't it a banger? Everyone agrees. Stats come in, everyone agrees that that song is a banger. Muted? It? What? No, we're good. Okay, that's great. Hi, Scolopendra! Hello. Hi, BB. B times 2. And Yoda. We're working today, guys. You see, I was taking a break from streaming to get some work done, and that's not ending. That's not ending yet because today's a work day. Welcome to the company, guys. We're actually working for once in the company instead of fooling around. Hi, Marco. Welcome on in. Yep, we're getting work done today, guys. Anyway, I've been getting a lot of good work done. I wrote a video the fastest I've ever wrote a video before. So I currently have 2 videos in the middle of the editing process. So I've recorded the scripts for them and written the scripts for them. They're just in various stages of actually being edited. So I have to focus on that. But for one of the videos that pertains to Pathologic 3, I need Pathologic 3 footage. And I do have footage. I have my original live stream from when I got to play early, but we need professional footage. So that's what we're doing today. We're just, we're gonna play through the game once. We're gonna get some good footage of that. Second, we're gonna go through some of the areas and just walk around. Because it's good to have background footage of just walking around, because when it comes to Pathologic, your walking around is interrupted by a lot of interactions. So it's nice to have background footage, just B-roll of walking around the town, which is what I want. And then once we do that, so we're gonna play through the game. Kind of. I'm gonna pause, take a look at things that I should look at for an appropriate amount of time, slowly jaunter through the town to get good clips of that, look around at things, and then we're going to walk around the town again, but less focused on the gameplay. And then we're going to I have the ability to go free camera mode, so we're going to fly around and look at that, and also read through dialogue and look at corners and see if we can find Easter eggs. That's the plan today, guys. I hope you're in for actually working here at the company. And if you guys know of any Easter eggs, because it's been a long time, you guys have surely learned more than I have. It's been so long. Productive Andy. I know, you love to see it. YouTube chat goes by it's now, not names. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I think I have the console. I had to re-download it last night because I tested it out and it was not working. And also, for once, I'm not usually when I'm recording, please spawn Big Dave in the background for one of the scenes. It would be funny. Scolopendra, I'm not Windshield. I'm not him. I don't know how to do that. Okay, I'm going to... Usually I just record the entire stream. That's not what we're doing today. I'll be recording certain sections. Everybody be on your best behavior, because I'm recording. Recording stuff here. It doesn't matter. I record things on separate audio tracks, so even if I'm talking over stuff, I can just delete that entire track. We need Windshield. Okay. I am going to hit record now because I want my own clip of... We need a clip of... Delete the profile. Oh, I pressed back. Delete that. Of the intro cutscene. I need the footage of that on its own.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky.
Oh my god, he's Daniil Denkovsky.
Bachelor of Medicine.
Do we think that time has anything? And what does that word say? And the significance of the butterflies. This is what we're also doing today. We're looking at what could possibly be Easter eggs and things to gather.
To combating the greatest fear that binds you.
Like, whose suitcase is that?
The inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town.
Why did he say steep town?
Phenomenal longevity.
See, this is what we're also looking for, guys.
But I walked into a trap. The moment I
What is
arrived,
the trap?
an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor
Is that
standing in
time
the
correct?
way
Does that clock
of
work?
this unprecedented pestilence.
That one was a genuine question of mine, not me just fucking around. Alright. I actually did see something I want to go back and take a look at. I feel like I saw a unique character model I didn't see before. No freaky shit today, I can't live like this. Oh, I've missed being live, guys. I miss you guys. Since we are working, we're working today, I actually need, Easter eggs. Is that? What is the trap? What is that? What? Hold on, guys. Let me show you what I'm looking at, because this doesn't feel right to me. So this is the trailer. Not the trailer, but the intro cutscene. Who is this? That's not a character model we're familiar with. Does this mean there's a new... I mean, wasn't this one of the capital people? Because this isn't a Gorkin outfit. Double Andy? Sorry, I was looking at the footage, because I saw this person and I was like, who the hell is that? Who the hell is in my town upon Gorkin? Should I write this down? There's a lady. I mean, this is gonna be, useless fun facts. Yeah, capital girl. We gotta write that down. Intro, cutscene, unique model, NPC model. Okay, and the UI. The UI is not so good. The UI is not so good, and so we're going to delete it. Now we can get perfect, clean footage without that big bar on the top of our screen. There's like 3 to 4 new models for capital citizens, but we don't see them in the game besides for, besides for that cutscene, right? So it's weird that she's here. Them! They excite me. Okay, God. Get your sillies out now, guys. Because then I have to actually record and look at things. Jada mind map? It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to do a full playthrough of the regular game. Yeah, LUI. It's so big. It's so big. It's unnecessarily big. I wish they would delete the mania and apathy texts. Did you see the train graveyard location from an hour ago? If you mean the can I put my map? If you mean the out of bounds area down here, I am aware of it. Okay, yeah, we won't be looking at thought bubbles or wait, is there no other way to see my mania besides for in the HUD? That's L design. Let me see my stats in when I pause. Why can I only look at my stats when the game is actively running? Anyway, there was a clock, but it disappeared? Oh no, it moved. That clock was not there in the trailer. Not the trailer, but the opening cutscene. We're writing that down. Right? That clock was in the front. Station clock moves from cutscene. Guys, please don't pay attention. You'll be spoiling yourself for when the fun fact video comes out. One Easter egg I found out, go look at Smooth before talking to the kids. The thoughts will be different. Okay. Easter eggs are for... Okay, let me power through this now. Let me start recording. Because Easter eggs are for once we're done recording. Okay, I'm Daniil Dinkovsky. We got off the train. Getting some cinematic shots. Who's that over there? Who's that over there? We should go this way, but there's something to acknowledge over here.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering.
Educator was traveling alone. I came in through the second door. Always more interesting that way. But it's locked. Always seems that way to you. What does this word mean? So I don't want to spend too much time going through dialogue, but I also want to make it seem like it's being read in case I want to use a clip of this. And they were roommates. Okay, we should go. Because I'm sure my original footage is fine. But I feel like I just know I could record better footage. My luggage! How am I supposed to do research without tools? I'll have to handle this myself. The most important thing is the microscope. Data view mind map. Don't care. Oh, also, I noticed, you can actually see the boy standing literally right there next to the lamp, and he runs away as soon as you step off the train. So many Latin words I'll never understand. Oh, that's something I should loot. I also want to acknowledge these, odd people. See, in recording clips, I also like to pause and wait and let the animations loop. I don't know if I'll ever use something like this, but it's good to have. Movement animations in my Pathologic? I know. It's so weird to see that kid runs away in Pathologic 3. They should all stand still. We just watched an Odong scratch his ass. Let's get out of here. Uncle Roan. Oh, right. Frightening extremes. I can't tell. Oh, I think it's because I disabled it. Maybe you could see it normally if I didn't turn it off. Oh, yeah, it disables it for in the menu too. That was a me L, not a game L. The thing that I worry about with clicking through dialogue is that there's a chance I may want to reference a specific thing a character says, and if I choose the wrong dialogue path, then we lose that. That clip I could have wanted. No, the smooth thoughts. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Word Fruit Ninja is my favorite part of Pathologic 3. Also, I kept forgetting that today I was going to stream Pathologic, and I kept thinking that we were going to do Machina. And I was very disappointed to find that I was going to play Pathologic instead. Because I've missed my weird games, guys. Yeah, that really does look like the resurrected woman that we saw in that cutscene. She's going to be haunting our narrative, I fear. Ten-minute video coming out soon on who is this woman? And why is she stalking Daniil? What, I can speak to you? I think I missed this my first time around. Or did I? Some kind of festival at the station? Go away, Snake Man. You got sharp heels. Now, I think I remember talking to this guy. We gaze at the earth. Do not pull us away from the earth. And something I did notice is that there's these sigils all over the station here. They're on the rocks and stage and the train cars and whatnot. We'll take a look at it later, though, once I free camera around. Oh, something I need to confirm is whether or not these are the real names of the people who died. Because in Pathologic 2, in the Haruspex's dream, we're told their names. So let's just... I'd like to see if, for continuity's sake, they're using the same names here. And then Smooth himself. I hope he returns to his original smooth form someday.
For what the devil can't do, send a woman.
Also, the demo isn't very long, is it? Especially if you're not reading the dialogue. Because it's run over to Dave, and then you get transported to day 5, right? Hold on, we gotta look at the animations. We gotta appreciate the animations. I remember Kirik being one of them. They do, that name does sound familiar to me. But I wouldn't remember the other ones. This isn't a particularly interesting animation. These guys are on the thumbnail. Such beautiful movements. Speedruns are like 5 minutes? Really? I remember them being around like 10 minutes. Oh, I gotta pay attention. You guys want to hear what my theory is for, on why he's getting these flashbacks? I'm calling them flashbacks. So I kind of addressed this in the new video I'm currently working on, but I have a feeling that Daniel has been rewinding time for quite a long time now. And I have a feeling that he's been rewinding time and starting from the beginning quite a few times. So what I think is that when we first get to play, like right now, this isn't Daniel's first run in the town. It's just him starting to loop over again in an attempt to put all the pieces together. And in an attempt to save the town. So I think these plague flashbacks that we get to see throughout day 1 are just, literally flashbacks. These are scenes he experienced that are, like, bleeding over because he's just fucked around with time so much and he's losing his shit. Is there anyone to talk to here? Game theory. It's game theory time. What do you guys think about the game theory? I've said this before, but I like the recontextualization of the coffins. In Pathologic 2, they were a weird dream metaphor, and here they're just smooths the way to struggle things in the town. Because then otherwise, like, what's the reason for Daniil to be getting these random plague flashes? It's not like this is a dream sequence like Pathologic 2's intro was. Like, this is like his subconsciousness warning him. Oh my god, it's the gay trope. Also, this guy has fun animations. Excuse me, Mark, I'm gonna sit in your lap just so that I can stare at this guy. How do I turn off the inputs? I don't know. It might be best if I went at this with the camera. Excuse me, Mark, don't mind me. We love to appreciate his animations. To hook the player? Yeah, you're right about that. I'm still going with that he's just retelling a story and continuously changing the details instead of actual time travel. I feel like the Step Festival should be enough to hook the player, though. I feel like there's a lot of festivities going on, and players will be like, well, what is this about? What's being celebrated here? Look at him go. That's our boy right there. This is our first new set of tragedy-ian animations since Pathologic 2. And it's fantastic. I don't think surely there were tragedians in quarantine, but I think they just stood still. Okay, let's talk.
I don't know about the story, but I hope you enjoy the play.
I do need footage of this. I reloaded this scene like 10 times to get a specific line out of Mark, and I need to make sure I get that line. The problem is that I don't remember what I clicked exactly to get this dialogue. Have you memorized your lines? What lines? We cannot trust this fool. The outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. See, I wonder if this is referencing Pathologic 2. Did their previous protagonist wear a coat like Daniil? I am Mark Immortel. Pleased to meet you. You are Daniil Dinkovsky. Magnifico. The actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. So this dialogue here, I feel like is the only reference we get to a possible past play from Mark. The actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. This could just mean that someone else was supposed to play the role of Daniil, and the rehearsal of Pathologic 3's play didn't work out too well. But he could also be referencing, he could be calling Pathologic 2 a rehearsal and saying that the Haruspex's actor sabotaged that. I yearn for more direct Mark play shenanigans, meta stuff. Best guys in the whole game. Is it not just referencing Artemy? That's what I'm wondering. Anyway, this is the specific chunk of text I want. Also, there's more of those plague hallucination scenes down this way. Maybe this is something for the fun fact video, but I was like, oh, let me go walk down this way. Nope, flamethrower. And if you walk into him, you die. Well, why don't we walk this way? A spiky barricade, and if you walk into it, you die. And then this is the obvious one. I wonder what's this way. 2 flamethrowers. And guess what happens if you walk into it? Any guesses? I won't spoil that one. But I think that's it. I've walked around the rest of this area. Oops, I meant to press E. If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? The past, 10 years ago maybe, when everything could still be prevented. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another, but sometimes there's 2 side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backward. Does Simon Kind know many games? He's the only grown-up who gets games. Wonder what that symbol's supposed to mean. Before I talk to them, I want to go up here. There's too many groups of these 3 kids. Can I just have Measly and Thrush? I want to feel like it's actually the powers that be and not just a random group of kids. Because they don't really make an appearance. The powers that be here. Oh, there's a mirror up here. I didn't know that. I just
Why
wanted to.
so jittery, Denkovsky?
I just wanted to get a look at this. I like the multiple groups of guys in a smoke break. Oh, right, we trade for it now. Oh, you have to hold down E. Good trade. Now we flash back. I wonder if... No.
I think you ought to reread your own early work, Chief. Assuming you wrote them yourself.
Okay. We examine... I don't think I particularly care about the clips of the gameplay. Blood test. Take sample. Do the microscope. It looks like the right layer. Microscope minigame. Now to look at the stuff. Okay, am I done?
You asked for it, you got it, Chief. You have too much of a spine.
Did you notice the rings among our belongings? I suspect we're dealing with a failed suicide attempt. Morphine overdose? Okay, it's Dave time. Big Dave time. Can I get a big Aglaia? Am I right?
Reverence for hierarchy, idolatrous veneration, and other useful life skills.
Found the spawning command just in case. Hold on to it, Scolopendra. We may need it. We may need it. Day 5, in which I get imprisoned for being a little bitch. Anything interesting we can learn from being in jail? Oh, Capella! I forgot about these character trophy things. I missed them. They're so cool. Was there also not a big tragedian? What? Was there? The new haircut kind of grew on me.
I feel a current in my veins. This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
That's kind of what happens to me with everything, pretty much. Over time, I feel like everyone can accept anything. Thank you, Capella. Alexander Seberov.
Yes.
Anyway, the UI has to go again. Metabolism. Get rid of the mind map thing. That's not the current time. It's not even working. Also, you know what disappointed me? Was the fact that Pathologic 3's, the demo had the same menu start screen as Quarantine. And I assumed that it would be different. Because to me, Quarantine didn't feel like official, here's the game's main menu. It just felt like here's something cool to look at in the menu. So I'm still hoping that for when Pathologic 3 comes out, they actually do change the main menu screen. Because I feel like there are other things that could work way better. Let me grab my shit. I like the menu, so I'm glad they kept it. What kind of menu would you want? I just feel like the inside of the... Oh my god, there's a lot to click on here. The inside of the town hall is just a little boring. The Pathologic 2's menu with the step and the sun, that was nice. I just feel like they could have chosen a better picture for the background. Like the still water at a certain time of day in the background could be nice. The polyhedron too. Because obviously the step and the kin and the herb brides, they matter an amount to...
You want to have the upper hand, and you need to get your foot in the door. But your head... I'm not quite sure what to do about your head.
They matter an amount to the Haru specs. So I feel like they could have better chosen something that mattered to Bachelor. And I get that it's like cogs and like time that's being shown in the current main menu, but if they wanted to go with that theme, they could have done like the inside of the cathedral, the pendulum swinging back and forth inside of there. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was thinking. To be a view of the empty interrogation room? See, that could be good.
It's a crow eat crow world.
I just feel like there were so many better options than this weird intricate clock thing inside of Town Hall. Unless, like, this is some... I don't know, unless this is hinting at some major thing. Uh-oh. Something's happening to me. My health is low. Incredibly so. Anyway, we need the UI for out here because then I'll end up dying. How do I light the bonfires? Is it... Wait. No, I need to equip them, right? Put that in there and that in there. Yeah, the interrogation room. About the Vlad conversation? Someone said that one dialogue path reveals that he apparently forged Artemis' signature for the decrees. That's hilarious. Yeah, something we're gonna do in a bit is, once I get to actually reading the dialogue and combing through it for secrets like that, I'm going to be reloading the scenes over and over again just so that we can read everything. Wait, you don't have to fully charge this thing? Hold on, show me where the bonfires are. And what's that on the floor? Then later on, we're going to take a nice healthy walk around the Plague District. Wow, you don't... What? Oh, well, I didn't fully get rid of it now, did I? While I was talking to Mark earlier, I did notice that there were a few... Well, on my own earlier, not like a little while ago, that there were a few sections of dialogue. What is this? Birdhouses? That you have to take a very specific path down to get. How many more do I need? One more, right? Where are we getting the big bone spines for these bonfires? Who's in charge of bonfire construction? I want to have a chat with them. Cattle? It could be. I feel like they're just insanely massive. Go there. We need to go witness the tragedians. Hello. We love these little fellas. Oh, do you just stand still though? And also the amalgam thing is still there. How do I get rid of that one? Mind? No. HP? Notes. Quick inventory. Quest log. Whatever. I can still see it there. Just go away. I don't know which one got rid of it, but it's gone now, and that's all that matters. Dude, cows are huge. Hi, Red Zone. Someone lied, pathologic reference. In an implication, he twisted Isidore's words to convince the people with no signature forging it? We must find this dialogue. Seigneur. The rain froze with him. Interesting. Okay. Oh. I have to actually run through it? I didn't notice that. They have an executor mask down there. It's weird. You never see them on their own like that. Oh, and there's tragedian masks here as well. And there's a sigil there. And most importantly of all, there's the hammer they built this with. Ooh, a thingy wingy. We love seeing thingies. Go to the yard where there's a cache in Pathologic 2. Oh, I'm pressing the map button and it's not giving it to me. There we go. Do you mean... Oh, this? Okay. I thought you were talking about the staircase. But as soon as I saw the map, I knew where the caches were. I don't think there's anything here, though. I'm pretty sure I looked at this before. There's a mirror. Can I hop the fence? No. You can spin the big wheel? This? Wait, this? There's no way. It doesn't say that it's interactable. What? What? Hold on. What? What's the point of this? Okay. These are the Easter eggs we're looking for. That's got major lore implications. We love turning the crank. We love a useless... This is just Daniel's big fidget machine. He had this specifically constructed for him to deal with his mind state. As you can see, it doesn't increase my mania or apathy, it simply just makes me happy. Hold on, I need to write that down. It doesn't even give mania or apathy. Wait, actually, was it even on? It could. I had it disabled though. Probably not though, right? Yeah, no. We love spinning the thing. I do kind of wish that there were more free sections like this in the demo. I'm just thinking from a clip gathering point of view, it would be nice to be able to walk around and like loop around the town. Like I could walk around here to get clips of just walking around, but everywhere else is Plague District and everywhere else is pretty linear. It took Daniel a hot minute to cross that bridge. Thing from the step. Hello, Changeling. You're the best character.
My heart aches like it's been pierced with a blunt needle.
Okay, I just want to go straight to Isidore's.
Quite the
Is a dead body there?
imagination you've got, Denkovsky.
She's behind me somewhere.
Halt, Death. And put your hands up.
I think my health is disabled too. I could be dying. And now we're saying goodbye to the metabolism bar again. Ryakina.
Did you see anything strange on your way here?
Causa finita est.
Sticky! Quick, Sticky, I'm becoming depressed. Help me. Loot? Oh, don't mind if I do. Apathy has consumed me. I should probably actually have that turned on. The end. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. See, this makes it seem like if you select the right dialogue here, you might be able to not end up shooting yourself, but it's actually very hard to pull off if it's even possible. I must act before it's too late. Tell Parish. Like, it just goes too fast, and I don't know. I can't read that fast enough if there's correct dialogue to choose there. Anyway, here we are. I love this guy. There's no lens on this projector like the one in Quarantine. Can I leave? I can walk through the projector. Oh. No. Am I stuck outside of it now? No, the projector is just the way.
Surely the amalgam can't pour like that. It's in Uranus now. Optics. Vision. Their answers are in mirrors.
How many of these do I have to smash? All of them?
Who's staring at me through the looking glass? In every shot.
Is it because something is disabled? Just, how about turn all of this on? I don't know. Now I can use it. There we go. Let's... I wonder if there's significance to the way this is segmented. 1 and 2 are lumped together, 3 and 4 are together, 5 is on its own, 6 and 7 are lumped together, 8 is on its own, 9, 10, and 11 are together, then 12 is on its own. Let's go to day 3. Yeah, it's impossible. It's probably just telling us that for the full release, something can actually be done there. I like this song. Has this been uploaded anywhere? Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and sort through my footage really quick. And then we're gonna give it another go. So this... That one is just my Pathologic 3 demo footage. This one is the intro cutscene. We still need to get some B-roll. And we are also going to... look for Easter eggs! Are there any possible Easter eggs here? Do they list the voice actors? Because then that could spoil stuff. They tell us a new character we don't know yet. Oh my god, special thanks to Lapka the cat. We know Lapka the cat did all of the work. All of it. Go ahead and delete that.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity: the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories,
where did they start this march from? That doesn't make any sense. Did they all gather underneath the polyhedron?
But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing
No,
in the
there's
way
2 clocks
of this
here. But then in-game there's only 1 clock? Yeah, one of the clocks just disappears. I'm also going to wait for it to get a bit more day, and then we're going to take a look around with the camera. But for now, we're just going to... Oh, let me show you what I meant about the boy. He's peeking around the corner. And once he realizes we're watching him, eventually, he runs away. And then he goes to... Whoops. He goes to go stand over there. Also, wait, I could walk in here? There's nothing in here, though. I didn't know I could go in there. But I'm going to write that down if I haven't already. Oh, I did write that down. Mind map. We do need to consider the mind map, I suppose. Who the hell stacked that? They're fired. Because they're fired, that's why. That's why I want to know. Does Eva say anything particularly interesting?
I just knew you'd come.
Daniel Linkowski at your service. Skip. Just want to talk to Eva.
Last night, I saw a violet star. I'd never seen one before.
Simon said I'll be your guide. Okay. But what is the significance of Phantom Eva? Maybe that's just the way people move. Maybe she was actually waiting for this to... Do we think that Eva was real? Because people don't really move and leave. But she was in an odd position if she was waiting for me here at the station. Well, this is just the first hinting at the play. I'm just an actor he hired. Maybe we can make a list of meta references. We also need footage of Maglaya. But I want it to be more daytime. Should we learn here on the stream? Let's figure out what that means. Furim, cognosit. What does this mean? Cognosit. Nothing really comes up when you type that in. Lupus lupum? Oh, okay, so this translates to a thief knows a thief, a wolf... Oh, a thief knows a thief. Hey, eyes on us. The thief's seen us. The thief? Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. And then he says, a thief knows a thief. Yeah, it takes one to know one. Something along those lines. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the ones who stole my things. Okay. What's this? Many creatures in this world survive perfectly well without hearts. A train, I believe, would belong to the order Crassiculata worms. You guys want to look at a picture of a worm? What's this? I mean, he's using... Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's just a picture of a worm. Common name? Yeah, this is just the fancy word for an earthworm. Daniel's being unsufferable. Wait, worms don't have hearts? I mean, I'd imagine most insects don't have hearts, right? Do insects have hearts? I mean, I'd imagine that most insects don't have... Wait, yes, insects have hearts, but worms don't have hearts? Yes, earthworms have hearts? Wait, so then what's Daniel on about? They don't need hearts. I don't know, we're moving on. They have multiple hearts. Oh, BB said to go see Grief first, right? Let's go do that before I lose my opportunity. Daniel is sprinting for his prototype. The amount of coffins here is absurd. Okay, so his real name is Gregory Philin, head of the local bandits. Artemy Barak's childhood friend. And then this should change after I speak to the children, or did I mess it up because I already spoke to the child? Unfortunately, we'll be forced to play through the capital first. Ugh, I have to go find the drugs that I ran past. Oh, what? Annelids don't have them as type of worms. Basically, they're somewhat repeating segments, so you can split them, and big enough parts will be able to regenerate. Oh my god, we love the worm lore! I didn't know you could split a worm in half and it would be fine. Hey, he references the train graveyard. The trains keep dying. We got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up and they can't go anywhere. Interesting. Oh yeah, Bachelor knows Artemy Barras is who he is before he's even heard of the name. I didn't even think about that. The Inquisitor's insignia. Their symbol is an iron heart. You know, it stands for sensitivity and clarity of mind. Or that's what people say. Grandpa Barach. The body has different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. Two weeks ago in the capital.
Like old Professor Luria, he used to say, every cobbler should stick to his last.
Anna Stein keeps getting referenced. In both Quarantine and here. And Gorski. You know what's crazy is that we've had 2 Pathologic 3 demos now, and I feel like still once we get our hands on the actual game, it's going to be so wildly different. Just because playing with all of these actual mechanics together is going to result in an entirely different experience from just these demos. We're going to take a look around before we progress through this area. Oh, the blinding lights, the heavens. The heavens. Oh, whoa, that disappears very quickly. Let's stay indoors. Prototype schematics. What's in the bag? This is interesting. Hmm. Oh, I expected the heavens to be behind this door. Oh, Bachelor's recalling the events that have already happened to us so he knows Artemy. That could be the reasoning. If it's not just an oversight. I feel like if anything, it's just an oversight. Because maybe, like, that's just what is default supposed to, what you're supposed to see whenever you, think about grief. Press Q on him. But that's, after you meet him in Artemy. Yeah, that one is also... Hi, Kira Silver Lake. Morgue is a wild place to dry your clothes. I feel that there's not much to actually find here. In this morgue. Okay, at least I could just fly through it and not actually play it. Cat in an old hat. Okay. The most interesting thing I've gathered from that interaction, I'm still flying around, was the fact that they referenced the train graveyard, which is a location we're not supposed to know about yet. Let's go see Grief again. And also, the sun is a bit more out now, so I'm gonna go get those shots of Aglaya that I wanted. One Grief. I despise hustlers and courtroom vultures. The Academy adores them. The thoughts are in present time and the game is a memory, I think? Interesting. Okay, back to Aglaya. Let's hope she didn't despawn or something. Are we supposed to know about the train graveyard at all? I mean, I assume at some point in the game's full release. Damn, we need to actually consider characters referencing weird, nonsensical things as... Why are there rocks up here? As possible hinting. God damn it, we gotta walk back over there. The game does have a loading system, and it seems that when you walk too far away, it does despawn NPCs. Well, when you're not in the area. Yeah, we have to consider the fact that when NPCs reference things like this, that the train graveyard could actually be a real location. Yeah, we gotta get a quick photo shoot with the Inquisitor. Or maybe she just left. Did they leave? Is everyone over here gone? No, they're here. You even reset. That's interesting. And you don't even know that I'm behind you because the trigger is somewhere over here. Wait, are you gonna run? I guess not? You're just gonna stay there? Okay. Anyway, I want the footage to look like I'm getting off the train. Get rid of the metabolism. Give me console fly. Let me hit record. Them. Just want like, I don't know, 20 seconds of just looking at them in the distance. And then we'll go look at them from the train car, and then we're gonna go get up close. Over here, it's quite hard to see. I think Daniel's a little taller. There we go. The sun is blinding. I'd like to get front-facing shots of them, but the smoke is going crazy, and I fear that it's not going to let up. So it's just gonna... We get what we get. Hello, baddies. Welcome to the town. Thank you for your charity work. That is coming here and serving. I find it kind of fun that it seems the kin teams have the same model for boys and girls. Yeah. It's the one they use for the boy Devant takes in. I thought it was more of an Easter egg, so like an inside joke, not an actual area. Well, isn't the train graveyard just the area, like, if we escape right now? Do I want any more clips of this? Well, through the fog. You can't really see them. I think we're good. Who's the woman with her? Do we know? I think that it is a fellow member of the Inquisition. Although I don't think that she is a Inquisitor. I have a feeling that she is either just some lower official Inquisition member, and she's just tagging along to be Aglaya's assistant, or I think that she is an Inquisitor in training. And so that's why she's tagging along with Aglaya. I go into it in a little more in depth in the video I'm currently working on, because it's honestly about Aglaya. But that's basically my theory. Do the clocks still work? They do indeed. I gotta get the fog remover mod. That's more for an out of bounds video. Anyway, what's around here? That would make sense given the similarities in the outfit, yeah. Although, you see, I don't think she's a full-on actual Inquisitor, because I suspect that Aglaya is here on unofficial business. I feel like she's kind of gone AWOL, and she's ditched her position in post. So, well, I'd assume that if a full Inquisitor wouldn't really just do the same to tag along with Aglaya and help her out with whatever she's doing. Mommy vid? We love a mommy vid. We yearn for a mommy vid. And what's with these guys? They never address these people standing on top of the train. Oh, were they setting up the banner? Is that what they're doing? I never thought about that. But something I do want to show you guys is that on, like I showed you over here earlier, the trains have these sigils on them. And they're all over the station, in fact. So if we go over here, we got one there, one here. They're all over the rocks everywhere. I'm sure it's just a part of the festivities. Although, if you didn't know, some of these sigils do have meaning. Some of them have unconfirmed meanings that we never get to learn in Pathologic 2. But they do have some meaning. And they're all over the place here. It's this way. Those aren't attached to anything. Is there anything else we should look at around here? I'm too far for the NPCs. There's another one. What's this? Junk? Part of a water pump? So I wonder if this means that Artemy arrived a few hours earlier than Daniel? If people have showed up here, talk. Okay. Well, I'm going to read through the dialogue anyway. Let me write this down. Names of the 3 dead guys so I can investigate that earlier. Whoops, I typed that in all caps. That's okay, though. Corpus non est tempium. I wonder what that means. My body is not a temple? The boy is not a temple? Yeah, the body is not a temple. Am I No, I'm still astral projecting around town. Let's go talk to Grief. Gotta run back over there, though. See if I can get some different dialogue with you. Ooh, more Latin. Orbis mirabilibus plena est. This one means... Hold on a minute. Whoa. Uh-oh. My Chrome is not responding. We're good now. What was it again? Luck, something is plain to see. I was having a hard time finding a translation of it myself, so I'm just going to accept that you're right. Oh, wait. Fuck. Something is plain to see. Something is plain to see? Right, the festival. What an interesting mask you have. Okay, I think no matter what dialogue, you get this Snake Man sharp heels. Okay. Smells of rotting soil. That's interesting. I never would have thought that the Odongs had a smell. Why is it directing me this way? Just because I can go this way? It wants me to leave the district, I think. What about over here? Corner. Not much. Okay, let's see Grief now. Hello? The finest in red boots. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just traveled far from home.
A well-honed tongue breaks bone.
Daniel mentions in Pathologic 1 that Odongs have a smell? Huh, interesting. Can we get Pathologic 4, which is actually like a Battle Royale mode, and Grief can airdrop supplies and coffins? Because that sounds like it could be fun. And everyone would agree with me on that. We want Pathologic 4 to be a Battle Royale. And Grief is supplying everyone with the weapons. And the Plague is like the storm. Okay. Okay, well, guys, we are going to go look at the train graveyard. So if you don't want spoilers, avert your eyes. I think you have to go this way? How do I get there? You can walk past one of the trains and go to a secret area that you're not supposed to get access to. Grief and Fortnite win. Right now. We need Grief and Fortnite right now. I think it's this way. I want Pathologic 4 to be. Just to be. If you speak to the Odong behind Eva's house at the very start of Pathologic 1. Bachelor. Whoa, that's some stench, you animal. How on earth do you even live like that? This way? How do I go? Did they update this? Did they remove the fun? Where do I go? Is it somewhere over there? I could have sworn it was like right there. I can't squeeze through those trains. Or there. Oh, maybe I can go through here. I can't. Through here? No. I think they fixed it. I mean, I'm unaware of if the demo hadn't updated at some point. You're on the right? Moving around too much, Scolopendra. You mean back there? Hold on, let me fly around. That'll just be faster, just to find the location. Because I could go down this way. I can't go through there. I can't go through there. That's blocked off. I can't go through there. Near Grief, hug the trains on the right. Oh, can I fit through here? Okay. Let's try that. Oh, no. Let me give it another shot. Wiggle? Oh, the wiggle works. The wiggle works. Let's get rid of this mind map thing. And isn't there a tragedian out here, or am I thinking of Pathologic 2? Or is it like a... We'll see. Loading screen. And here's our train graveyard. I saw very little of this, but from what I did see is... should I run around or should I astral project? I'm a big fan of astral projecting. Let's astral project, because then when I want to leave, I can just turn around and go back to first person. This way. This way calls to me. This way into the crack. I found a home here. Can you go that way? It doesn't seem like it. Whoa, look at that. Like, this area, there's no way it's a literal area. Because the way these trains are placed don't make any sense. This has to be some kind of mindfuck hallucination Daniel has at some point. Okay, what's down here? I assume just a barrier. Now, there are spoilers here, guys, so this is your spoiler warning again. Because I did see... some of this. This. How do you get through here naturally? Okay, this way. And then this way. And through here. And then... where do you go from here? You could go in the train. That doesn't take you anywhere. So from here, I think maybe you can step on these rocks. And go here. And then this way. And this way. And then through the train. And where are they? They're over there. How are you supposed to get a good view with them naturally? You can go up here. I guess this way, but are you never directly in this? Can you not get to this area? No, I was here. I passed by here. Anyway, there's this. This to me very much feels like a game over sequence. I feel like if you try to run away from the town, you'll end up here and the game will be like, everyone, you just failed everybody. Why would you leave? Why would you do such a thing? Either that, or this has to do with the day 5 scene where Daniel tries to leave the town. Like we got to see in Quarantine. Marky, why is this your only appearance? This is pain. Anyway, where are you supposed to go from here? So you can climb up there, go this way. Go through here, drop down here, and then you're in this section, and then you can leave. We love getting spoiled. We love getting spoiled on absolutely crazy hallucinations. I don't know, sounds like they're having fun. Is this a bad thing, guys? They're having fun, sounds like. Alright, let's get out of here. We have more things to investigate. You gotta do the wiggle. The wiggle. There we go. I didn't really look back here.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Seeing as we're not recording footage, I wouldn't mind having the metabolism on, just so that I can see if I'm gonna die. What's that? Mirror. I feel like Pathologic 2's intro was, in hindsight, I feel like it was so much better than this one. Pathologic 2, like, introduces you to so much stuff. And they show off so many characters, but this intro doesn't really do that. Like, at the very beginning, you get to meet Mark, you get to learn about the meta, a bit of the meta narrative, and that confuses you. And then as you walk through this, you literally meet the other two healers in that same scene. And then you get to meet Aspity, you get to meet the Rat Prophet, you get to meet the Inquisitor and the General. And then you get to see all the, in the weird dream sequence, you get to see all the other characters, even though they don't speak at all. And it showcases the plague and whatnot. I think I just yearn to see more Bound members. But still, I'm not saying this is bad. I feel like this works for Daniel's game, personally. Maybe it gives you the sense of coming to a strange town where nothing makes sense. Yeah, that's right. Weirdos and freaks all around. Any other thoughts I should be having?
Camera obscura, camera lumina.
There's a little girl. This thing is weird. Now that's suspicious. Let's look around. With the camera. What's going on here? You need to mind your business, sir. Or, ma'am. Are you, can female cows have horns? Maybe? I thought that was an exclusively male trait. Finally a bull getting some pets. Or yeah, they do have horns. Huh. Common misconception that only male cattle can have horns. Highland cows have them. I think we move on to the next area. What's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on. Where's the closest I can... Let me walk up to this. Let me walk up to this to make sure the animations play out properly. Because what's going on over there? I didn't notice that before. Sed aperinat mundum. Oh, this is a lot. I'm not gonna bother with that one. What's going on over here? You're stopping people from entering this home? What am I to gather from this scene? Is this possibly hinting at something? That guy is moving like a tragedian. No guard should be moving like that. What about this way? I didn't even realize they'd let you go this way. I thought they cornered you off there. This guy's really feeling it. You know what? I have a feeling that these exact models and these exact animations are going to be reused later for like rioting scenes. This looks almost exactly like how the riot was in Quarantine. The people did have spears, long sticks like this. They're just using these animations to hurt the cattle. Okay then, so it is possible to run around this area. But have they actually hidden anything in this area? There's a mirror.
The broken ones don't.
Although that's not all that interesting.
Boiling, crackling, screeching, living.
We get to see the cows. Okay, next area, I think. I saw someone suggest that he's supposed to be listening at the door, but the character model was accidentally turned around. That's hilarious. I want to go look at that again. Yeah, that could make sense. It does kind of look like he could be... I don't know. If he was listening to the door, he'd be really feeling up that door. But he does turn his head like to his side and kind of presses his face into it. Hi, Symphonic. Oh, come on in. Yo, what up? Just leisurely walking around town. Reading dialogue, looking for Easter eggs and whatnot. And what is this woman painting? And why are you painting here of all places? So we get to see the plague version of the town as long as I don't move. But I doubt we get to see anything interesting in this version of the town. Is that mirror always there? Does it remain broken if I go plague? Yeah. I know everything Mark says. I'm not interested in talking with him again. What about this way? What's over here? I'm pretty sure nothing. What's that on the floor over there? I don't want to take too much... I don't want to look at too many things out of bounds, because if I find something interesting out of bounds, then, I wouldn't want to include that in the fun fact video.
Superstitions aren't real.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of interesting out of bound things. Like this. Which is better saved for its own video.
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
Anything interesting around here? I think it's time for the next scene. Yeah, I went up there. I feel like there's not all that much that's interesting about the demo as a whole. I actually do not like playing through the capital segments. They were fine for the first time around, but it just feels like a bit of a slog. What if I didn't have a watch? Where do I get the watch from? Because did I always have the watch? Did I start with the watch? Could I have possibly... Are there any containers in this district? There are. Okay. I'm gonna put the watch in a container, and I'm not going to offer making a trade with them. And I want to see if they'll reference the watch, because they referenced me having a watch.
You're too high strung.
No watch. In fact, I don't want anything I could possibly trade. Because they said they saw the watch. They saw my watch and they wanted to trade it. I could also offer up the watch. This conversation is making me realize why I never became a father. Just give back the broken thingamajig. It's broken. Simon taught us what doesn't take effort doesn't give effort. Doesn't deserve effort. Just give him back the thingamajig. There's no effort in that. Oh, there were 2 dialogue options here, wasn't there? You can either offer trade the watch or this one, I think. Where you threaten the kids. And what do we get from you? Okay, so ambiguous trade. Ambiguous trade, dialogue. Yeah, so they don't... So if you don't have the pocket watch, they don't know and they don't address that. And you're just told to go find something to go find something to trade. That's interesting. Hi, Daniel. What I didn't miss? Not much, honestly. We are just looking at things. Trying to find Easter eggs. Recording a little footage every now and then. Will you address if I overpay? I'd imagine not. Nope. Here's what I would like to see. Is this the same? It is the same. Whoa. Okay. What? I didn't think this would be here. Oh my god, they're playing chess? I didn't... Okay, this is, the capital as we see in quarantine. Normally in quarantine, you exit through there and enter into this, section. But I didn't think it would actually work. Yeah, so that would normally put you out right here. No thoughts about the doors. The schedule? Is this the same as it was? Open? Oh. Yeah, yes, let's open. And they're playing chess. Do they have any interesting looking pieces? Interesting to know that we're going to get a capital chess tournament scene. With the inspector? He smokes, doesn't he? Oh my god, Daniel versus the inspector in chess minigame. It's real. It's real. And we're gonna sit right here, the inspector will be right here, and we will be playing chess against the inspector. This is literally perfect. I swear to god, this has to be a genuine thing that happens. During Daniel's, like, weird hallucinations and being pulled away from the town to talk to the inspector, definitely at some point we will be here being interviewed by the inspector and literally be playing chess against him. Literally and figuratively. Yes, Dave, the only smoker in the world. Yes. He is the only smoker in the world. What? What? Oh. And this takes me back here, but is this broken? It's not broken. Oh, there's a case for Daniel the dinosaur now. That makes a lot more sense than in quarantine. He was just kind of on the floor. And these are various skulls. And then down here should be the investigator's room. The lens is gone. The woman in the frame is no longer here. Ooh, what's this? Daniil Dankovsky? Daniil Danilovich? I know that first letter is D. I think E makes a regular E noise in Russian. And I think O is regular O. So D something. What did it say on the door? Based off of quarantine, it said, like, keep quiet. Anyway, I think I'm stuck now. Oh no, that works. Well, I can confirm this then. I think it's something along the lines of keep quiet. The paper says, Dilo, hey, I was kind of right, which means case. I was almost there. I have the ability to to sometimes sound out Russian words. Well, that was more interesting than I thought the capital sequence would be.
Death?
Blood test. So what do all these other layers mean? So these are organs. Blood test is the heart. We can also test eyes, mouth, skin. Whoops. Forgot I wasn't physical. Can I just... Oh yeah, I can just spam the number keys.
It's not love.
Take me to him. Where is he? Where is he? Do I need to be physical? Wait, what are you guys doing down there? Put it down slowly and take 3 steps back. Trade? Hey, he has the same stuff I had. There we go. I'm coming! Good lord, this guy is massive. Big Dave. I was just here.
And last year's demographic survey, Garcon. Garcon, where is it even?
Where is it even? Wow, Daniel really failed by the 6th day? He sucks. The only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kine. Artemis doesn't usually do so good at day 6 either in my playthroughs. don't think I don't think there's anything particularly interesting there. What about in dialogue with Capella?
I know for whom the bell tolls.
Someone in next cell was howling and coughing all night until they weren't. Hi, Windshield. How do you do this while I'm at work? The backbone is a creepy door that opens into a side room of a house. What? Wait, backbone? Where's the backbone? Anyways, you're not missing out on too much, Windshield. Basically just a second playthrough, looking through things again. Not doing anything all that interesting. Backbone secret door. I do want to investigate that though. The plot point that Daniel's been lured to this town as a trap is gonna go so hard as a story. Yeah, right. They give you like 3 different objectives today, but then you can only go see Artemy, which is disappointing. Anyway, here in the backbone, yeah, I haven't really looked around here yet. Some house porches have duplicated ceiling lights in the backbone. So that's coming up once we're done here. And I wonder if this infection map lines up to what we've seen in Pathologic 2. Obviously the cape... Wait, it says normal? Then why is it crossed out? Because this also says normal. The district statuses don't mention the burn districts, which is what I believe these like crossed out ones are. I can't close it.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
I don't think anything particularly interesting is in that conversation either. But, someone did say that I could get something about Artemy from Vlad here. There's a note on that wall. Do we think that's legible? Perhaps, perhaps not. Oh, the other jail cells are actually muddled, kind of. I wasn't expecting that. That one barely. It's in your Discord, by the way. I think I did see that. Wait, I can concentrate on this? Oh, whoa, I think I missed... I think I missed this my first playthrough. So which is what? I think one is unrest and the other is infection. Either way, Vlad really fucked up here. There seems to be a time-related decree based off of that icon. Well, there's one there on day 4 as well. I can't wait to actually understand these icons to know what the fuck Vlad was doing for the past. Wait, it's day 5, but he has decrees planned up to day 7? Did it say take? Oh, talk. I think there was another clock that was stopped at that exact time earlier. I forget what clock and where though. I'll look at that once I clear that out. Let's talk to Vlad. Let me do it in first person.
Behind any pretty facade, there's a yawning black pit. Always.
I missed the dialogue already. What's that thought about? Which one was that? This one? Still L Vlad. Actually, the map shows he got to day 9, not day 6.
Lillian, Via Rose, Maru.
It's a crow eat crow world.
Now, what is the special correct number of dialogue? Oh yeah, because these are unblocked? Is that what you're saying? Day 9's unblocked? But he only has decrees planned up to day 7?
What?
Nope, I missed it again.
The sky is cloudy, yet
Ill-timed. What now?
So what do I want to say here? Why you? The Menku, that's what our local healers are called, have their own ways to treat diseases. As I had access to this knowledge, I took it upon myself to adapt. We have no other solutions. You decided to treat the town with folk remedies? And no one stopped you? And then this is back to where we were. Check out the love note on the wall next to Vlad. You mean this one? That? You said it's in the Discord, right? Let's take a look. Try to praise him as much as possible. Okay. We love Vlad. He will spill everything.
the blood of the town is not a fake.
They say the first blow.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure, when there's neither hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to slow this plague spread. You're right. Sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe. Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Barak did a few years ago. I think they want what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Barak still left plague districts with no chance of escape. I at least told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. See, I assume I'm supposed to select this option here. I applaud your humanity. Perhaps you've even earned yourself a commendation. But this sounds so incredibly sarcastic to me, and I feel like Vlad's gonna pick up on that. Let's try it. Perhaps I have. Not for the wisdom of my decrees, but for my courage to sign them when others found the pen too heavy. Okay, now this is back to the fourth one? I'll try the fourth one in a minute. I think I've already doomed myself here with these options. Why you instructed the orderlies to look for bonfires? Because she can't tolerate fire. You're wiser than I am. It wouldn't have occurred to me to account for the common folk's ignorance. Be that as it may, by the third day, we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I'll soon pay for my life's actions. Okay, fourth option there.
One day, I will grow real with...
Yes.
What must be done, must be done.
You're right. Fourth
no matter
option?
how hard it is.
Wait, you devised a more humane measure, but don't object when it's credited to someone else? I did select this one earlier, but maybe I went down the wrong path at some point. A decree is far easier to issue when it's backed by authority. The outcome matters more than inscribing my name in history. And Barack's name was more important to persuade people. Oh. So he forged... Okay, I get it. I get what you guys were saying earlier then. Yeah, I think that's what they meant by signature forging. He wanted to have some authority behind his actions, and he used respects name to do so. Let me grab my shit. Yeah, but which Barack? I want to take a look at the map. I don't think I ever did that. How do I pull it out? There we go. Her respects is a nobody now. I mean, at this point, Daniel doesn't know that Isidore's dead. I don't see why he wouldn't know that. I mean, it's pretty common, I mean, with Pathologic 2 at least. I don't fully remember how it goes. Yeah, even in Pathologic 1, like, all three healers immediately investigate Isidore's death. Why wouldn't he know that Isidore's dead? Was that specified somewhere? Did I miss that? I wonder what this mega structure is. What's the plans for this and this building? He literally wants to go to Isidore's house by day 5 to meet him. Is that the point of us going to Isidore's house? I don't pay enough attention, guys, and I forget everything. My first playthrough was like a month ago. In the demo, he learns about his death and is arriving in his house later. I think the presumption is he fucked up so bad he didn't even find out. That's hilarious. And this is the current town's map. This is actually a really nice map. Ice Pick Lot should seriously sell this. Got trees in color? Here's the real theory. You see this map right here? This is Ice Pick Lodge hinting at the Pathologic board game 2. Instead of it being card-based, it's going to be like Monopoly. Is this the same note? Okay, at what point do I get the quest to go see Isidore? Because I've been told about to go investigate Reuben by Capella.
Yes.
Do you tell me to go to Isidore's? Well, now no. When do I get told about that? Okay, well, first I need to deal with everyone here at Town Hall. Do you tell me? My friend got stuck outside. We were together, but I managed to slip in. Can I find that friend? He's done for? Is there a dead guy outside outside the building? It seemed Olgimsky Jr. was making decisions at first. There was even a vaccine. Then some big bug started issuing those ridiculous decrees. So it was under his name originally? And then he decided to throw in Barack's name? Padlock 2 board game, there's just one player that respects. Right. When the hell do they give me more quests? Because I swear there was a quest to go over here. And then there's obviously the quest that you're supposed to do over there. And also, we're also now on the look for some weird doors? Windshield said they were doors. Where the hell am I? It's just easier to navigate if I can fly around and not have to walk. Doors, doors. That's blocked off. Can't... There... No, that's blocked off. Put that away. I mean, this is something to take note of. I went up here originally in my first playthrough, I think. The Haruspex cache. That's what I'm gonna call this. Oh, this. I see. That's what Windshield was talking about. There might be another one, though. Can I go to Lara? Oh, what? I guess they have to keep everyone out. Were they at the other gates too? Keep everyone from leaving. Where was it? Where am I? There's stairs here? Oh, okay, I know where I am. Yeah, interesting. Isn't there another exit to here? This way. Are they over there as well? Yes. I wonder if they are in the other district as well. Okay, let's light these bonfires. J for mind map. Okay, now we have plenty of thoughts. Now that all threads to Simon are frayed, I must claw at any chance I find. Simon's closest friend and ally was the local healer Isidore Barak. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. Damn, he really doesn't know shit then. You know what? You know what this is? I think you're right. I think the case is that he really just fucked up and didn't ever go to Isidore's house, and that this is like a lingering quest that can, if you just never go to investigate Isidore, then you just have this quest for the rest of the game. And I think that's what's going on here. So he just never went to go see Isidore on day one. That's so funny. And then what's this other one? The Kinds are a strange family. Perhaps Victor will speak with me. Simon's trails run cold. Perhaps he knows something more. See, like, these are like leftover quests. See how they're not even connected to the main thing for the day? This is shit that he just never got to do. He just never got around to doing this stuff. And so we have these quests that we see here. The machine in the southeast lot in the gut is interactable. Yeah, we saw earlier. Right, he also spent 2 of his 5 days in jail. He was so pathetic this time around. That's so funny. That is so funny. Hey, there's another one of these perfect circle rocks. Beating the game and never finding out Isidore died. What if we go back to Town Hall? Where the hell am I? I was close. You guys are free. I don't give a damn. I already lit the bonfires. I wonder what the low percent will look like. So can I just fly through the exit gate? Or do I need to actually be there? Where the hell am I? Nope, I have to actually be there. Okay, let's go. Let's take some drugs. maybe I should get some clips. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna wander around. I'm gonna record a bit. Let me click record. Just gonna get some walking around the infected district clips. Disable the metabolism. We love recording B-roll footage. What's with that thing? Is that like not a thing of the plague and it's just like some papers on fire and that's why it damages you? We got to see if there was a dead person outside town hall. Because there's just, like, sparks coming out of those. Oh, forgot about that lady. I do remember seeing her. For some reason, the amalgam thing has come up. Oh, that's time life control. Good to know. Okay, I think we're good to leave. But I'm not gonna stop recording yet because I also want clips of... Yeah, I lit the fires already. Let me out of here. We're gonna walk around here. Let me unequip my shit. Maybe that'll go away then. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna run around here for more B-roll footage. Maybe I'll run through the yard. Vlad's yard. And you know, that actually makes sense that they let us do the Isidore thing, and that's the only thing we get to do on day 5. Because if that's a day 1 objective, and they let us play through day 1, they're just letting us play through more of day 1 technically by sending us to Isidore's. It's just happening on a later date. So then the thing that I wonder is whether or not Maria and Sticky are always supposed to be there the first time you go to Isidore's. Because there could be other events that take place at Isidore's on different days. So maybe Maria's only here on day 5 at Isidore's. Assuming she's still alive. Let's have something for Mania. Okay, now I just want to walk into the exit gate down here, and we are done. I could probably use some better B-roll footage of the day one from getting off the train to the staircase, but we can do that later. Okay, now we're going to take a look at Changeling's dialogue again. And I want to see if there's other people waiting outside of the district exits here. Yeah, I used all my charges though. Hypnotic eyes. I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach. Spawn Big Dave in the step for B-roll footage.
Will no one believe me? Will no one reach out to me?
Once we finish here, I'm gonna run through the station one more time again, and I guess, I'm not shutting up about it. You're gonna have to inform me on how to do it, Scolopendra. But I can. And I'm willing. Are you hypnotizing me? Not susceptible to hypnosis. Maybe I should get some footage of the Shabnak too. Okay, let's fly around first. So the other district exits.
I will kill you, Death.
That's what I'd like to look at first. Where the hell am I? This is... Where's this fence? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's no people outside this one. What about the one by Isidore's? I died. It's okay. Where is she? I hear her crumbling. Oh, these guys are still here. These guys were in quarantine. Why are they still here? She's coming for me. The infected people statues. They were a fun Easter egg in quarantine, but I don't understand why they're here, why they're actually a part of the map. Fuck, I gotta go actually run to Isidore's. She's gonna keep grabbing me. I don't have any matches equipped. Well, I just wanted to look through the gate to see if there were people there. And there are not. So that's the answer to my question. Please. I haven't been able to sprint for like a minute straight now.
Think.
If you wanna, you can clip into Anna's. Clip into Anna's house, you're safe there. If you wanna explore without her chasing. I just wanted to look at the exit gates, really. Now, my question is, having known that, this is supposed to be a later day event, what the fuck? Whose hand is that? What the fuck? What? There's no one attached to that hand. There's just a hand there. Isidore Barak is alive. Okay. Did everyone know about the hand already? Break.
Stop staring at me. Push over.
Am I late to learn about the hand? Halloween decorations. So is this it for Isidore's house? Yes. Okay, I want the this on. Yes, everyone knew about the hand. No one told me about the hand.
Oh, Mother. Why can't you be here with us?
Ooh, let's find out what this one means. Lingua mentorem apparet. Omenatem. Here we go. No earth floor room. The tongue/language opens the mind? Okay, that's what that one means. See, like, how did he fail so much that he's only now meeting Maria on day 5? That's the reality of things here. What the fuck was he doing? What was Daniel doing for 5 days that led to him not finding out that Isidore... No, he never met Isidore, and he never even met Maria Kaina. Maria Kaina. He came here to investigate one of the kinds. She doesn't even know him. I wanted to talk to Isidore. Yeah, I feel like this is what happens. This is like the exact scene that you're supposed to get on day 1 when you're supposed to get here. You first meet Maria for the for the first time here, I think. Oh, she says, it's much more important that a trace of Uncle Simon's hands still linger in this house. It's here, very close. Yeah, she was looking at the wrong wall. The hand is here, Maria. A trace of his hands? Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor? I don't know. Simon's alive and in hiding? See, this is something you would believe on day 1. Traces of Uncle Simon in this house and the whole town. You know what Pathologic 3 needs is a Simon kind collectible. We run around town and collect traces of Simon. And then once we collect 100 that are scattered all around, we can finally speak to him and learn his secrets. But the thing is that she's also currently talking about the plague, which wouldn't be a day 1 thing. Maybe this is exclusive dialogue for the demo. Or maybe, like, the amount of branching dialogue is absolutely insane in Pathologic 3. Based off of all the different options and choices, and if you didn't go see Isidore on day 1, then Maria will address the plague on day 5 when you actually get around to doing it. Uncle Simon breathes behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that for some reason. Okay, so that's the hand of Simon. Simon's presence lingers. He was speedrunning with Harusbeck sleeping. What do you think amalgam is, if not grandpa juice is solidified? Oh, I'm invincible. Ooh, there is a dial. He says maybe give up, and then you can either be like, yes, give up, or no, don't give up. I mean, I'm sure you die there either way, and I'm sure it's just telling you that,
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
if that ever happens in the full game, you can quickly save yourself by being, like, optimistic with dialogue. I wonder what's around here. Is it really? Oh. I would have thought that we were in, like, a black dome or sphere or something. And that the heavens would be out here, but that's not the case. Okay, Scolopendra, you're up. How do I spawn in Big Dave? We're done here. I have something disabled that shouldn't be disabled. Is it this one? Time travel? Let's go to day 1. I don't have the amalgam, do I?
It's more honest now.
Day 1 in which the calamity can still be prevented. Whoops, delete. New game.
I'm Daniil.
He is Daniil Dinkovsky. Okay, let's try this. Spawn NPC entity investigator scaled NPC. Where's he gonna spawn? Will he spawn like directly on top of me? Should there be a space between spawn NPC and investigator? I'm going to put a space. Whoops, I didn't finish that. Also, I suck at typing. ENTI. Scaled underscore NPC. Is that correct? That's right to me. Have you seen a big investigator anywhere around here? I'm looking for my absolutely massive investigator. Has anyone has anyone seen him around here? You child. There's nothing to be afraid of. I've lost my pet massive investigator. Where is he standing? Oh my god. Okay, I need to make sure that I can leave the area, and I don't think that's possible unless I do the capital tutorial. So I need to do that first, and then I'll run back to the station, and then I will start recording my footage. What if I spawn 10 investigators? What if we... Oh! Excuse me, sir. Why does he have collision? I didn't think he would have collision. This is so funny. He's gonna step on me. No, he's colliding with my own collision. No, he's pushing me. Yeah, he has collision, which is hilarious. I want to spawn different other massive NPCs. Anyway, yeah, I can't go through there, so I need to do the capital tutorial. Those feet are long. This is just a normal everyday occurrence in the town on Gorkin. The Earth just spat him out, just like it spat out everything else. Do you know what they say about long feet? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Cheer up, Chief.
We're not all thirsty for the investigator, for Dave. Give me the thing. Is it disabled? It's not giving it to me. Is it one of these? The game's broken, I think. I can't pull out the... I can't even open the menu. It's broken. Dave, get in here. Dave, get in here and fix things. Dave... Oh my god. Oh my god. Dave, I need help. Dave, I can't use the plague device. I charged it. It won't let me equip it. And I also can't open the menu. Dave, are you gonna help? Or are you just gonna be a pair of feet? I need to restart the game. What other funny places can we spawn Dave? Inside of the Heruspex's house? Inside Town Hall? Inside the jail cell with me? Careful, he's about to stomp you. I'd like to spawn him in the capital map. I want to see if I want to see him walk through the capital streets. Everywhere. Can I spawn Dave in the main menu? Let me see. Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. Dave, please help. Simon's haunting this place. He pushed me! Dave! Dave! He pushed me! God damn it. Me and my pet Dave. He keeps fucking pushing me. Hold on, maybe I need a better position. I warned you. Okay, how about like right here? There's literally a room behind me. Unless he pushes me through the floor. Hold on. If he pushes me through the floor, here might be a better place to stand. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Me and my pet Dave. Dave, watch out! He's gonna kill somebody. Where else can we take him? Train station, morgue. Ooh, it's an Attica. Give me this. Give me first person. We'll fly. Let's go over here. Dave. We have a nice natural habitat for you here. Where is he? This is Dave's natural habitat. I'm just taking him home. He's in a cage. Get back in the cage, Dave. There you go. Be a good Dave and get back in the cage. Damn, I bet if I spawned him better, he could actually stay in the cage. Even if he's pacing around. Or does he always spawn there? Free him? He's like the most powerful creature in existence. If he wanted to be free, he could be free. Okay. Let me record the last clip I wanted. The last bit of footage I wanted. Let's do this. Morgue.
Like old Professor Lurie.
And then that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. I want to get this last bit of footage. I didn't find nearly as many interesting fun facts as I thought I would, though. Is spawn points are the same as regular NPCs? So what, he'll just choose a random NPC spawn place? Like he could spawn here, but he could also spawn over there, where those guys are? Okay, now we're just gonna run straight through the town, no talking to anybody. And it's just gonna be a nice long walking clip. And I'll disable the amalgam hut up there, the mind state. Don't need that. I think everything else is good. And disable tutorial. Might as well. I'm just gonna disable like everything pretty much. Just leave the time up. I don't mind having the time. Nope, didn't even press record. No looting things. This is just a jaunt through the town. Now, I disabled tutorial, so hopefully this trash can will leave me alone. It did not. That's okay, though. I will stop and pause to look at the infection flashbacks. But then once I make it up the staircase, this is over. You know about the train graveyard, I take it? Yeah, we took a look at it earlier. Might as well walk all the way up here. I just wish there was more to walk around. Even Quarantine had more to walk around. I got I'm about to walk off. There we go. It's good enough. It's good enough. I can use it. If you try to escape the Maw playable area, it will try and throw you into infected and burnt versions of the Maw? How would you do that even? Might as well turn things back on. Do a flip. See, that's what Pathologic 3 is missing. Need the backflips back. Wait, what if I jump over? What if I... Hold on. What's HP control? I don't know. How do I make myself invincible? Backflip? Whoa. You can jump over that fence, though. Maybe if I wasn't so high up, I could escape there. Daniel could survive this fall. Oh, but you don't get above the barrier. I see. Instead of putting up barricades at every pathway to do the flashbacks instead. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, windshield. Yeah, like the flamethrower guys over here and over here. and the incredibly menacing guy impaled on sticks. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. How long have we been going for? 3 hours. I desperately need to play a weird game. I'm having, like, weird game... What's it called? When you're, like, addicted to something? I don't know what the word is. Like when you're addicted to something and then you stop getting that substance and then there's like a thing you go through. What the fuck is the word I'm thinking of? Not craving. Withdrawal, yes, thank you. I'm having severe weird game withdrawal, guys. I desperately need Machina on Friday. Yeah, withdrawal. Yeah, I desperately need Machina in a weird game. I need it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me as I actually do work in the company for once. But that's it for today. Probably, yeah, so Friday we'll be playing Machina. Weird game. But this is probably gonna be it for Pathologic streams again. I'll be going back on my break, and then maybe we'll do more weird game streams in the future, but that's pretty much gonna be it. Anyway, thank you all for being here and hanging out. And yeah, goodbye, guys.